communicators, and I will now read the district mission. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. I will now read the club mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now, I would like to introduce our Division A director. He is a member in 2 clubs since 2018. He is a member in his home club, Amman International Toastmasters Club, English-speaking club, Al Bayan Toastmasters Club, Arabic-speaking club, served various leadership roles within these clubs, past Area 3 Director for the term 2021-2022, past Area 3 Director, past Audit Committee Member, District 105 for the term 22-23, currently serving as Division A Director for the term 24-25. His professional level: Bachelor of Science in Finance and Banking, a professional experience in financial management, business development, sales, and marketing. Please help me in welcoming Toastmaster Tariq Al-Dajani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ahmed, for the kind introduction. Good evening to all. District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Saju Victor, Distinguished Toastmaster Cyprian Miskit, Program Quality Director, fellow Toastmasters, Division Directors, Area Directors, members of District 105. Good evening to all, and I would like to welcome you all to this session, education session on Pathways Excellence. For over 100 years, the organization has helped millions of people through the educational program. This year, Toastmasters International is celebrating 100 years. As District 105, and we are part of District 105, Division A, members within Division A, they have also benefited from the educational program within Toastmasters International. Personally, I have benefited from this educational program. At the moment, I have 3 educational pathways, and within those 3 different pathways, within the different levels of the educational pathways, I have felt the difference. The beginnings are difficult, the beginnings are basics for all members, and that's why I encourage all members attending this session to focus on the basic levels, because this is the level that they start with and they excel and enhance their journey within the educational program. Before we start, I would like to introduce our moderator for tonight. Our moderator for tonight is Toastmaster Khulud Abdullah. She joined Toastmasters in 2017. She served various leadership roles within clubs, area, division, and within district levels. She's a member in 4 clubs in Amman, Palestine, and United Arab Emirates. She is currently Area 4 Director, part of Division A team. She is President of New Horizons Club and Nablus Club. She is also Vice President of Education for An-Noor Toastmasters Club. On the professional side, she's the owner of a training center in Amman. Her hobbies are traveling, photography, cycling, and stand-up comedy. Please help me in welcoming Toastmaster Khulud Abdullah. Toastmaster Khulud, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tariq Dejani, for such a lovely introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries, leaders, Toastmasters, and guests, a very good evening for each and every one of you. Brian Tracy once said, "Continuous learning is the minimum requirement for success in any field." And that's why I feel privileged and honored to be moderating today's education session, Pathways Excellence. Why Pathways? Because it's the core of our Toastmaster education system. Today's event is a joint initiative by both our District 105 Program Quality Team, headed by the remarkable Program Director, our amazing Cyprian, Distinguished Toastmaster Cyprian Miskit, and Division A, headed by our amazing Division Director, Toastmaster Tariq Dejani. We are gathered here to dissect pathways. It's a self-study program, flexible and exciting, interactive, which is built on our founder's, Ralph Smedley's, vision and his favorite quote that we all adore: "We learn best in moments of enjoyment." However, what Pathways gives to our members, which is the advantage, which is the competitive advantage of becoming really distinguished in today's competitive work environment. What we have here is a program that covers more than 300 competencies across more than 60 projects, divided into 11 special and unique paths. However, before we delve into the exciting part of our educational session, let me first introduce you to the mastermind behind the education sessions, the high-quality education sessions that we have in District 105. He works as a senior finance manager at WJ Towell & Co. He joined Toastmasters in 2003 and sponsored 5 clubs in Oman. His favorite achievement, which is closest to his heart, is that he started the first Gavel Club in Oman in 2010, which had 40 young members. He served in many leadership positions in the district as area director, as division director, DTAC chair, finance manager, and last year, the club growth director. He's a member of 3 clubs: ABC Toastmaster Club, Ha Ha Ha, He He Ho, and Rediscovery Toastmaster Clubs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome to the virtual stage our Program Quality Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Cyprian Miskit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Khulud, for that lovely introduction. Respected District Director, DTM Saiju Victor, our Club Growth Director, DTM Ramanujam, core committee members, ExCom members, guests, and my fellow Toastmasters, good evening. Today, we are here to learn more about the Pathways program. And tonight, our facilitator is going to give us simple tips on how we go through with the Pathways program. I'm reminded of an incident. There was an engineer who designed a marvelous car. And as he completed it after many days, he was about to get it out from the manufacturing area to the showroom. As he was getting it out from the manufacturing area, he discovered that the car is taller by 2 inches from the entrance. They were quite puzzled. The owner was very happy with his work, but now the car could not come out. They thought of many ways. The painter said, okay, we'll get the car out. It will have some scratches on top. We'll do a touch-up and do the repainting. The owner was not convinced. The engineer then thought that we'll break the front entrance and get the car out. The owner said, why do we have to break the entrance? I don't like it. There was this watchman who was standing at a side, and then he came to the owner and said, can I give you an idea? The owner said, okay, the experts have been dealing with it. Now what this simple person will give me an idea? The watchman said, why don't we deflate the tires and get the car out? It's only 2 inches. And the car was out. So the lesson here is you don't require experts to do something all the time. Life is also with many issues, but we can encounter it, solve it with simple tips. Today, our facilitator is also going to give us simple tips on how we go about the Pathways program. I would like to thank DTM Suryakant for taking up this assignment. I would also like to thank Division A Director, Toastmaster Tariq Dijani and his team for planning this program so very well. My thanks also go out to our PQD education and training team led by DTM Bipin Kuryakos. I'm sure we'll have a fantastic program tonight. I wish the facilitator all the best, and back to you, Toastmaster Kulu.
Thank you so much, Quality Program Director. And now, are you ready for the session? Are you ready for the excitement that we are having tonight? Okay, but please let me remind you first, if you have any questions, to write them in the chat box so that we can handle them at the end of the education session. Okay, now let's introduce our special facilitator of today, who is a Toastmaster for 11 years, 8 of which he served as a district team player. He was an area director, he was division director, but his dearest achievement is that he achieved the Distinguished Toastmaster recognition twice, the DTM title. He got it twice, once in the traditional program and the second time in the Pathways program. He is a software engineer who works as an IT manager in Mizoon Travel for 26 years. Now, let's put our hands together to cheer and welcome our facilitator and trainer for Pathways Excellence, Distinguished Toastmaster Suryakant Kirloskar. You are welcome to the stage.
Thank you, Moderator, Toastmaster, Area Director, Toastmaster Kulud. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I'm privileged. District 105 Division, District 105 Director, DTM Serge Victor, Program Quality Director, DTM Cyprian Miskit, Club Growth Director, DTM Ramanujam Raghavan, Area Division A Director, Toastmaster Tariq Dijani and his council members, District 105 dignitaries, division directors, area directors, leaders, and aspiring Pathways champions. Good evening. It's a wonderful opportunity to know the updates about Pathways program. Now we all know that we are following this program to excel in our public speaking skills and also leadership skills. And in the past 6 years, we have traveled through these pathways, understanding its essentials and trying to accept and embrace the technology. And now the pathways is undergoing updates. That is, we are going to get a new version of Pathways program to follow. So today, let's look at it, because I personally believe that it's always great to begin with the end in mind. And all of us, we are looking at Pathways Excellence. That's a brilliant start for the program. So today, our educational session is segmented into 5 elements. That is, the first one is just to look at the elements of Pathways program, new learning management system, understanding and choosing a path, launching and choosing project speech. Then I will share some tricks and updates. And finally, we will have question and answer. Our moderator has already requested all of you to post your questions in the chat box, and I support that. Please post your all questions in the chat box so that we can address those questions at the end of the session. Now, Pathways program, which is coming up now with under through new LMS, that is Learning Management System. The advantages of the new Pathways platform will be easier navigation system where we can select the options, we can move across the Pathways Basecamp, Toastmasters website very swiftly. Launching of your path will be easy, and working through the projects also will be very easy for all the users. Access to Pathways will be available on our mobile devices, which is very dear to all of us. And work is in progress to develop a mobile app for our future use. The Pathways Basecamp Educational Award will be synced with Club Central. Like earlier days, the level was completed in the Basecamp and then the award was submitted through Club Central. But here onwards, the moment the award is submitted to the Pathways Basecamp and it is once it is approved by the Basecamp administrator, the award will reflect in the dashboard. So all these are the new elements of Pathways new platform. Now I'm looking at this particular screen. That is because we have 289 new members joined in this year since 1st of July. And I'm sure some of them might have selected the path, but there are some new members who joined during this August and September. Probably they want to know more about the pathways. So once you log on to the Toastmasters International website, you have to click at login. The moment you click on login, you will get a pop-up message where you have to enter your credentials, that is your username and password. Now, usually in Toastmasters, our email address is our username, and password. For the first time, we can click on forgot password and we can reset the password. We will receive the password link to reset in our email, and once we reset the password, we can start using the Toastmasters International website. In case we forgot the password, we can always have that option to click forgot options and do that. Once we log in, we will get the first screen where we will be able to see go to Basecamp, which will directly take you to the Basecamp, the Learning Hub Achievement Board, where it shows all our educational achievements. But for a new member, if a new member wants to select a path, he has to click on educational program. The moment you click on education programs, you will get this screen where you will be able to see the overview of Pathways, where it is giving you some details about the Pathways platform. And here is one link, that is choose a path. Right now, you can see there are 11 engaging options, but the moment the Pathways Basecamp is available, all of us to access, we will see 6 paths. The Toastmasters International website, basically the management, they have been working, and what they have done is they have tried to remove the redundancy by removing 6 overlapping paths, and all the other elements are same, which will be available to all of us in 6 paths. The moment you click on choose a path, we'll get this screen where we have to select the language. The second one is digital resources. Now, all of us, we know that we are working in a digital environment. And then to choose a path, we have 2 options. The first option is, which is recommended by Toastmasters International and even any experienced Toastmaster, that is take an assessment. The moment we click that take an assessment and continue, the system will pop up a series of questions. Now, these all questions are basically the AI application trying to understand what are your interests, what is the purpose of joining Toastmasters International, what are your goals to achieve through this program, and based on your responses, this graph will move from 0 to 100, and the moment you complete this assessment, you will get 3 recommended paths in front of you. You can compare all these 3 paths and choose the path which you want to pursue in Pathways. The second option is you can click on view all path options and continue. The moment you click that, you will get a list of all the paths available to us. Now, the moment we start that, we will have 6 paths available to us, which is giving us all the details. Now, let me explain some of the details of these 6 paths which are available to all of us. The first path, that is dynamic leadership. Now, every path is having 5 levels. All of us, we are going through all these 5 levels and mastering our public speaking, leadership skills, and most importantly, we all are looking to sharpen that one specific skills we all are looking about. Our moderator has already said that there are 300 plus skills we can develop. And as of now, I can say that the Toastmasters International program is not just helping us to improve our public speaking and leadership skills, but to sharpen our organizational workspace skills, which will help us in our professional and personal journey. So in level 1, where it is all about mastering fundamentals, there are 5 project speeches, including icebreaker, write a speech with a purpose, understanding body language, vocal variety, then feedback and evaluation, where there are 2 speeches where we try to embrace the evaluation which is given by the evaluator, incorporate in the next speech, and then we evaluate. So the moment we complete those 5 project speeches, we complete level 1. In level 2, it is all about learning our style, because we should know what are our skill sets and then what we are looking to master at. So when in level 2, there are 3 project speeches. Most of the projects are common for level 1 and in level 2. But in level 2, some of the paths are having specific project, that is only 1 or 2 paths. The third one is increasing knowledge. Now here our specific path journey starts, and each path is having a main project, a different project that will help us to improve our specific skills and progress in our Toastmaster journey. In level 3, you have to complete 2 more projects. Those are actually the recommended projects and which are available in each path. The level 4 is building skills. Here we have to complete 2 projects. One is the main project, that is for dynamic leadership, it is manage change. And then there is one optional which you can select out of 5 options which are available to us. And the level 5 is all about demonstrating expertise. For dynamic leadership, it is about lead in any situation. And here we get option, or we have a choice to implement all our learnings through these 5 levels and complete this level 5. The second path is engaging humor. Here, the main focus is to master the art of public speaking, and most importantly, embedding humor in all sort of speeches. First, level 1, level 2 are very common, but the level 3 is about engage your audience with humor. Fourth is building skills, the power of humor in impromptu speeches. The level 5 is deliver your message with humor. So this is the best opportunity to master the art of spreading laughter and inspiring the audience. The third path is persuasive influence. Here, the main skills are public speaking, interpersonal communication, and management. And the specific skills are leading in complex situations and develop innovative solutions to challenges. Here, the main focus is on understanding conflict resolutions. So here, actually, we learn this art. The fourth one is building skills, where leading in difficult situations. And the fourth one is, the last one is high performance leadership, that is level 5, where we have to demonstrate our expertise and the learning lessons through all the 5 levels. Presentation mastery is the fourth path, where it is all about mastering our public speaking skill, communication, most importantly, and specific skills which we develop in presentation mastery are speechcraft and professional speaking. So once we complete presentation mastery, we have a good chance of joining a speakers bureau, where we will get opportunities to deliver keynotes and persuade and inspire the audience. Motivational strategies is about understanding emotional intelligence, motivate others, and team building. So if we take up motivational strategies, we will develop public speaking, powerful and effective communication, and organizational leadership skills. And it will help us to build connections at any point of time, at any level, and improve our conversational excellence. Visionary communication is the sixth path, where we learn to develop communication plan, we learn to communicate changes to the audience, which can be probably your internal customers at your office or external customers whom you are serving. And the last one, the fifth one for level 5, is develop your vision. So here we get that opportunity to get into the shoes of higher management, and we draw a vision to progress further. And here we improve our strategic leadership skills and creating innovative solutions. These are the specific skills which help us when we take up and master visionary communication. Now in pathways, we have what every time, whenever we take up a project, first we should prepare ourselves. We should download the project specifics from the Basecamp. And when we log into the Basecamp, we will get this screen. And when we click on the paths, we can get into the specific path which we have selected. And then this is the screen for the level 1. Now for the benefit of the new members, and definitely it will be a good reminder for, or probably a refresher for our experienced members, that how can we go through different levels. Now going through different project speeches is the same process. So I will explain now how we can go through level icebreaker speech. The moment we click icebreaker speech launch, a series of assessment. The first part is pre-assessment before the speech, where we will be answering, or we will respond to the AI questions which are posted by the Pathways Basecamp. Here we are actually understanding what are our skill sets, what the project offers us, and how can we deliver this particular project. As we progress further, we will, after completion, just before the post-assessment, we will see this screen where we can see evaluation resource, which is nothing but the evaluation criteria. which is a 3 pages document, which is normally submitted to which we submit to the evaluator. The second one is print my project. Now this particular document is having the entire project description, and I recommend that you download this document, that is print my project, and share with your speech evaluator, because probably your speech evaluator is following a different path and probably he is not aware about the project description. So the moment he gets to that project description, he understands what are you aiming through this particular project. Also, one of the best recommended practices, have a conversation with your speech evaluator. Give him some guidelines that if you are looking at particular specific evaluation, so that your evaluator can help you to progress in your Toastmasters and Pathways journey. The moment you complete this path, you have to deliver your speech. After delivering speech, first take the written evaluation from your evaluator. Then you have to work on that feedback given by your evaluator. And then the next step is complete your project. So here you have to do the post-speech assessment based on the evaluation which is given by your speech evaluator and your own assessment of your speech delivery. The moment you complete your project, you will see that the project shows completed. Once you complete the first project, you can move on to the next project. Once you complete the second project, you can move on to the third project. And depending on the number of projects, like as I said, 5 project speeches in level 1, 3 project speeches in level 2, you will be able to submit your level completion. And the base camp administrator, that is nothing but a club president, vice president education, and club secretary. One of them, they will approve your request for level completion, and that will reflect in your profile. Now, if you want to go directly and know about the Pathways learning experience, you can click on this particular link, that is Pathways learning experience, and it will take you directly to the Pathways. Now, in a Basecamp, there are 2 options where you can store the digital copy of your speech evaluation in documents. So you can ask your speech evaluator to give you a written document, you can scan it and you can store it in documents. The educational achievements, whatever the batches as you progress in your Toastmaster journey, Pathways journey, will be always, you can see them in this batches. These are 2 folders which are available to each and every member. Now for the new member, the first path is free, and the moment as you progress further, when you select second path, you have to pay $20 to Toastmaster International. Now, the moment we complete this particular journey, now these are the 6 paths which are available to all of us. When the new path Pathways Basecamp is available to all of us, these are the new paths, that is dynamic leadership, engaging humor, motivational strategies, persuasive influence, presentation mastery, and visionary communication. Now the members who are following the other paths, because right now we are having 11 paths, but 5 paths won't be available for the new member to select. So don't feel dejected. Now, henceforth, these are the 6 main paths, and all these remaining 5 paths have been now recognized as legacy paths. So if you have already selected effective coaching, innovative planning, leadership development, strategic relationships, team collaboration, you will still have chance to pursue your path and complete it. The only thing, there won't be any state-of-the-art updates available for these 5 paths, because now only 6 core paths are available to each and every member. But we can complete these 5 paths till these 5 paths are available on Pathways Basecamp. Now this is one particular tool which is available for all of us to request for feedback. The moment you complete your speech, you can come back, you can log in to your Basecamp, and here you can go to feedback. Now this is your home screen. The moment you click on feedback, you will get this screen and this option, that is feedback request. If you click here and type the name of your club member, you can see a list of all the club members. You can choose and you can ask for the feedback from the club member. At the same time, you can also share your feedback with other speakers who have delivered speech in your session. This is a wonderful tool which we should use it, because we should not restrict to seek feedback only from the speech evaluator, but also from other senior members in your club mentor, and the other member who you believe that can help you in achieving a Pathways Excellence. So this is all about new Pathways Basecamp, which is actually going to come through us on 25th of October. Right now, the Pathways Basecamp is not available because it is undergoing changes. Slowly, the changes are reflecting on the Toastmasters International website, but Pathways Basecamp will be available only on 25th October. Until then, even we won't be able to access paths. We won't be able to submit any awards in the Toastmasters International. The moment the new Pathways Basecamp is launched, all the data, all our profiles will be transported to the new platform and it will be available to us. I hope I have not rushed through the presentations, but I am still available for us now for the question and answer. I'm sure Toastmaster Khulud must have received some questions here.
Actually, distinguished Toastmaster Surya Kant, apparently it was very informative and very detailed, that covered every point, that we have no questions in the chat box at all. But we will give the chance for our members, our guests. If you have any questions, please add them to the chat box. So yes.
Normally, when there are no questions, the possibility is that whatever I have presented has not understood by any of the members present in the audience.
I don't think so. I personally believe that it was very clear and very detailed, and it covered every point. I had a question, and before I was writing it, you answered it. It was about what if somebody is one of the, has already chosen one of these deleted paths. What will happen to that person? And you answered that by saying he can complete the path, but the new ones, I think that they can only choose from the 6 new ones, right?
Right.
Any questions? Okay, we have a question here. Why it takes long time to reflect the educational awards on the dashboard?
Usually, whenever the awards are submitted to Pathways Basecamp, that means even during my presentation, I said, currently the process is the moment you send a request to Pathways Basecamp that you have completed level. President, Vice President, Education, and Club Secretary, they will receive email. When they log in as a Basecamp administrator, they have the option to choose and process your request. Then they have to go to the Basecamp. They have to go to the Club Central and submit the award. It normally takes 24 hours in a normal scenario, but in case if you have completed that level or that educational award towards the end of the month, so there is always one transition period which takes for the monthly completion of processing data. Like after 30th of September, there is always a gap of 10 days. During that process, any educational award submitted which will not reflect on the Pathways or dashboard, it will take that minimum period to complete that monthly processing, and then it will reflect. again, I will also here say that the moment you complete your level completion, you send a request to Basecamp. But we are Toastmasters, so we always believe in personal communications. So once you complete that, give a call to your Vice President Education and inform that I have completed my level and I have submitted request to the Basecamp. So can you please look at that request and approve? So then once that communication happens, then definitely your Vice President Education will be pleased to complete your request. Then that delay we can avoid. Because sometimes if we are waiting for the VP to log in, see mails and that, then there will be a delay. So through our communication, we can reduce this gap. I
Thank
hope
you.
this answered the question.
Thank you so much. We have another question.
Yeah.
Does the new LMS platform has the access to all pathways which are not reflected in the new platform to complete the remaining projects from all pathways?
Yes, it is there. Right now, as I said, and the moment the new pathways program will be launched, which is through learning management system, only for selecting new path, the core 6 paths will be available. But all the remaining 5 paths are still available for the member. So suppose if I have selected effective coaching, which is not valid right now for new selection, I can still go to Basecamp. I can go to select my path, that is effective coaching, and I can start from where I have left behind. Means suppose if I have completed level 3 in effective coaching, I can continue my next project the moment Basecamp is available. So no need to worry about it. It is available.
Great, thank you. So do we have any more questions? Okay, we have one requirement. Please explain more about badges.
Badges are the moment you complete, suppose effective coaching, then it will show you a path completion. So you have a path, you have achieved mastery in one path. So that will reflect in your badges. And the level completions, you can probably see the moment it is, you get into Pathways Basecamp. So like here, when I saying batches, now you can see that there are 29 batches. So actually I have completed 4 paths. So those batches are there, like level 1, level 2, level 3, level 5, and the path. So like that, there will be all Yes, DTM Sachin, can I answer your question? So these are the digital batches which are actually available in this particular folder.
One of the questions that we received also is how to get the name of the other members, because once you open your profile, they don't know how to go to somebody else's page in order to add the feedback or to do because once you open your profile, it doesn't show how to go to someone else or where exactly to go to someone else's page or profile.
Okay, got it. So you can see this screen, and thank you for that question, because this is something which is actually we are not using to the fullest, and we should use that. I personally recommend this. Now, in this particular field, that is feedback request. Now, since it is not online, otherwise I would have been pleased to show you this, how it works. But what you can do is you can click into this box, and suppose if I start typing KHO, then it will show me Khulud. Because if I am a member of your club and I type your name, I can see the entire list of all the club members from which is available here. Then I can choose. Not only you don't need to select only one member, but probably you can select multiple members in your club, those who are senior, and then you can click on the feedback and apply. So they will receive a request to provide you feedback through the Pathways Basecamp. So that option is here. You have to click just below this feedback request. The moment you start typing, you can see a list of all the members available to you from your club.
So how about giving feedback for someone who is from another club? Is this possible or just your club?
Just your club.
Okay, thank you. So do we have any more questions? Okay, what about the time? Are we still within the time?
Yes, you have a time. Only 2 minutes, no more.
I'm not sure where to put the good evening, everybody. Hi, I'm Sianle. How are you?
Hi, Sianle, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. For some reason, I cannot send you a message, only to, the host. So I did that. Can you just give me a quick summary? What's the difference between the old and the new path?
Okay, just since I have just 2 minutes, I will just quickly run through that. And probably this could be the last one. Now, henceforth, the new pathways will be launched. The Basecamp will be launched. These are the 6 paths available for new selection. That is dynamic leadership, engaging humor, motivational strategies, persuasive influence, presentation mastery, and visionary communication. And these paths are no longer available for new selection, but you can still continue with these 5 paths if you already selected. So that's the basic information, this basic change, and then there will be new updates which will keep on coming. Still, we get used to this new interface.
Now, I just completed the path, and I thought they're going to launch like a whole bunch of new paths. So I waited for the new pathways to come, and the 6 paths that's available there, they were also available in the old pathways, and those are all 6 paths that I have completed. So what do I do now?
You have to just now wait till 25th when the new interface is launched, and then you can choose a path.
So are they going to give more than just the 6 that's there currently?
No, it will be only 6 for the new selection.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. We have 2 questions. We have 2 questions. If we have 2 minutes, maybe.
Hello, already on.
Okay, the first one, I am a newbie. Should I wait till 25th of October to choose my pathways?
Okay, last question, and this is the last answer. That is, currently Pathways Basecamp is not available to any of us right now, and it will be available only on 25th. So on 25th, I expect all of you to get into Pathways Basecamp and see how the new interface, whether it was the same as I have explained to you, or there is something new. And if you find something new, please let me also know that all of us, we are looking forward to this wonderful new Pathways learning experience. I would like to thank our District 105 PTM Cyprian Smith and Area Division A Director Tarek Dijani for this wonderful opportunity. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together to thank our distinguished Toastmaster Suryakant for such an informative and insightful, very useful session. Thank you so much for
Thank you everyone.
And now we go to our last part, which is the vote of thanks. The vote of thanks, and the Toastmaster Tarek Ad-Dijani.
Yes, hello, good evening.
Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Khulud, for moderating this session. But before we go to the vote of thanks, can we have a group photo, please? Zoom Master, can we please arrange to have a group photo, please?
Yes, I will arrange for the group photo. I request everyone to kindly switch on your videos, please. A few more who have not switched on the video.
Yeah, that's fine if you.
Okay. With this advent of new pathways, let's have a new smile as well.
Yeah.
Request everyone to smile as bright as you can. And now one minute. Okay. The first page, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, thank you.
Thumbs up for the new pathways.
Just hold on. I need to take more photos.
Yeah.
Okay, now the second page. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So we are 2 pages. Okay, we are done with it. Thank you so much, dear members.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we arrange now for the vote of thanks and participation certificates, please? Zoom Master, do you have the certificates? Can we show them, please? I'd like to thank our moderator, distinguished Toastmaster Suryakant Kiroskar, for moderating and facilitating this education session on Pathways Excellent. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Suryakant, for the kind presentation, for the information presented. Vote of thanks for Toastmaster Khulud Abdullah for moderating the education session for this presentation. Vote of thanks for Toastmaster Ahmed Barakat for being the Sergeant at Arms and calling the meeting to order. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster
Toastmaster
Tariq.
Ahmed.
And
Thank
thanks
you.
for everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ahmed. Vote of thanks for distinguished Toastmaster Nadia Safar for being the timer for this education session. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Nadia. And vote of thanks for Toastmaster Shahnawaz Rafiq for being the Zoom master for the meeting and for presenting and stepping up for this role. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shahnawaz Rafiq. With this, we conclude the vote of thanks for all the role players for the meeting. And I would like to thank everyone for attending this meeting, this session. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Saju Victor, District Director, distinguished Toastmaster Cyprian Misket, Program Quality Director, and distinguished Toastmaster Ramanujan, Club Growth Director, Division Directors, Area Directors, Executive Committee members, and members of District 105, and members of Division 8. Thank you for attending this education session on Pathways. We are looking forward for the upgraded version of Pathways, and hopefully that all members would enjoy this journey and enjoy the learning journey. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I call this meeting adjourned and wish you all a good evening. Thank you all for attending. We can take questions after the session if anybody wants to ask DTM Surya Kant if there are any questions, or if you can, if there are any people wanting to get more information about the subject. I just want to ask Toastmasters Celia about her question. You meant to say that you completed the 6 paths already?
Yes, I have completed 9 paths.
9 paths. So the 6 paths that are available, you completed them. So
Yes.
yes, and from your question, what will happen next for you?
Exactly, because I was so excited for the new pathways, I decided I'm not going to get the new one. I will wait. I will not take the old one. I'll wait for the new one, because there were 13 and now it's 6, and I've done all 6 of them.
Oh, okay, that's a valid question. That's a valid question. DTM Surya Kant, do you have an answer for that?
What you can do is you can send an email to the education team of Toastmasters International. You can tell, you can write that the 6 paths, the 6 new paths which are available as a for choosing a new path. You can tell them that you have already completed these paths. So what do I do? They will come back to you on that. I'm sure actually like a lot of R&D work is in progress. Like if you have seen that now the pathways is basically, we are using it for last 6 years. But in the 6 years itself, they are actually working on it. They are revamping the pathways program and the platform. And you might have also seen the way it was when it started in 2018. It was very basic. But the moment as it has enhanced, it has upscaled, the pathways, what even the team working behind they have done is the best speeches from the advanced manuals from the traditional program. They are getting it into the Pathways Basecamp. Now, like earlier when it was started, there were only 3 project speeches for level 1, but now there are 5 speeches. And what they are insisting that you should master specifically, you should learn how to embrace the evaluation, how to write speech to the purpose, where we learn about general purpose, specific purpose, then body language, vocal variety. So this is all something which is actually working on.
I honestly don't see an advancement, and maybe it is just because I'm not involved. You know, I was a pathways guide and a pathways whatever. I have been stepping back a little bit, and I just feel it is almost like, you know, I qualified to go to university, and now they put me back in primary school. You know, I would like to learn more. You know, maybe it's time to go for the advanced speaking, but you know, or accredited speaking stuff. But it is just,
you can always do that. Basically,
I enjoy Toastmasters. This is my hobby, you know, and I like to learn, and I don't want to go and do the same path again. And maybe that's what it comes down to as well. Oh, well, you know, there's more to Toastmasters than just speeches, but still.
I will also check with Pathways means educational team, and I will come back to you on that. I will definitely come back to you on that. But at the same time, what is another recommendation is, see, normally like we are completing paths, completing only the requirement. Like as I said, in level 3, you have to complete 1 main project and 2 electives. In level 4, you have to complete 1 main project and 1 elective. Now it's a passion. So like I don't want to complete yet another DTM award, but I want to learn. I want to keep learning. So what I can do is I can try to complete all the other electives, because for level completion only 1 is required or two are required. But I can complete those other electives, which will actually help me.
I hear what you're saying, and you've got a very good point there. But now I'm going to have, like, you know, what is it? Whatever the path is. Now I'm going to have like 3 paths with the same name. And it's okay, I've done because that is actually what I've done. That's why it's taking me longer. Instead of doing just one elective, you know, I do
But-
like more, but
But now the paths are not the same. See, these are the six.
like I just complete effective coaching, okay? Yeah.
No, these are the six paths which are available right now. Have you completed all this dynamic leadership, engaging
Yes,
human,
yes, motivation strategies,
motivational
persuasive
strategies,
presentation.
persuasive
Yes.
influence, presentation mastery, visionary communication?
Yeah, if you go back, to the, you know, the 13 originals, then you will see they
These
were
are
all
the
good.
other paths. These are the other 5 paths. Other than the first 6. Okay, I will just. Yeah, see. This is your screen. Now these are the 11 paths.
Yeah, see.
Okay, yeah.
Now this is like, but I'm sure that, you know, there's a reason for everything. And I know, like, I'm putting you on the spot, you know, it is,
No.
it's actually I must be honest, it's actually very nice of being this side of the question and not on the other side. I'm usually in
No,
your,
hopefully,
I'm usually
I
in your,
sincerely feel that definitely Toastmaster International will come up with new paths. They will not restrict it only to 6.
That's what
I'm
I
sure
was
because-
thinking, you know, when I got like all excited, and that's what, like, I completed the path, like 2 weeks ago. And I go like, okay. And it took me 2 years to get to this, you know. So that's
Maybe
cool.
maybe like passionate members like you, they will actually push Toastmaster International to come up and reload new paths.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you
we
for that.
need you. We need you to do that because, like, I'm sure there is like 100 Sianlas in this group, really.
I will also check and I will come back.
Yeah.
And our PQD also will check.
I mean, like me and Kulut, we're very much the
Even
same, you
this
know.
new
We love
program,
learning.
New path, maybe having more electives, more options, which are there from the other 5 paths. This is what I feel. But again, her question is valid now. She's completed a path, then what is the sense in again going back to the path paying fees? Now, for
yes.
a path, you have to pay. Again, if you're redoing a path, it doesn't really make sense.
I thank you very much for understanding. I really appreciate it because, like, I'm a teacher, okay? So I'm a qualified gifted teacher. Now I go and specialize. Now I get a master's and then I get a PhD. But I'm not going to go gifted again and then gifted and gifted. And then you will know that there's a difference between the 3 gifted courses. You will not know because it's just going to say gifted. Thank you for understanding. I really appreciate it. I don't want to take up your time. Carry on. It is just very nice to be on this side of the questions and to be able to ask these questions. And I think I love Toastmasters. It's my hobby. It's my life. And thank you for being here tonight. It was really lovely done. It was lovely run. So, and I'm happy to be part of this district.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, Siandia. Thank you for this valid question. I think we'll take it to the next level, yes.
Thank you, Kalut. Much appreciated.
Thank you all for attending and thank you all
Director.
for your questions.